Welcome to the Coffee Break. My name is Eddie Okele, and this week on the Coffee Break, we don't talk about coffee, but the journey takes us to Fort Portal, the city of tourism. And we're going to be talking about coffee, but from the tea perspective. Welcome to the Coffee Break. And if it's your first time, share, like, and be a part of the family of Coffee Break growing bigger and better. My guest on this edition of the Coffee Break is called Silvano. Silvano, how are you doing?
Yes. I'm doing well. How are you?
Are you called Silvano or Silva?
I'm Silva.
Silva.
Yes.
So Silva, Fort Portal doesn't grow coffee. You grow tea.
Yes.
And this program is about coffee. Tell us about the experience of tea growing in Fort Portal.
Yeah, tea growing in Fort Portal is just doing very well, except of some challenges these days which are coming out of the prices growing very low. But in the past, the experience has been very good. For me personally, I was grown in a family where we have grown tea, and my fees actually, as I grew up, I went to schools. They have paid my fees using the tea money.
Okay, so as a child who was grown up from the tea family, tell us typically how the tea growing starts in a family like yours, and what is the process that a person goes through to grow tea from soil, garden, to what makes its way to the cup?
So you first get the brown soil. It is first put in the polythene bag of about 15 centimeters. So you put halfway of that brown soil, then you put the black soil. So you bring your seed. You put it in that bag, in that polythene bag. Then you make them in a row in that nursery bed. So after, you can cover them. You cover them with a polythene paper for around a period of 3 weeks. You keep adding fertilizers.
Typically, it is a process that organically tea has to be grown. Now, as we hasten to the close of this interview, we just want to know on the Coffee Break. Tea has caffeine, coffee has caffeine. It is believed that tea has more caffeine in it than coffee when you drink. And we want to know, what is the process that tea goes through to make its way to the cup, and then we now drink it? From your perspective as a child who grew up in a family that grows tea, and you said it has paid your school fees.
3 years later, you can start plucking on those top tips. Then you can get for production.
Well, thank you very much, Silva, for giving us that brief story of how tea is prepared and how the garden of tea is prepared. This is the Coffee Break. My name is Eddie Okele, and we've come to the end of this episode today. So if you're following us from anywhere around the world, please go and follow the Coffee Break. Like, share, click, comment, and tell us what you think about. The quiz today is about coffee. Coffee versus tea. Which one did you go for? Coffee, tea, which one? Vote. Give us the comment. Until then, it's a wrap.